Hey guys, and welcome to Critically Awesome. My name is Trent, and man, did we see an awesome show tonight.
It's a movie, actually.
We did see it. Well, it was a movie. Shut up, Tristan. All right, guys, so this is going to be Tristan and I's post movie review on Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice. All right, guys, I know that Rotten Tomatoes rated this at a 31%, but I have no idea what they were talking about. This movie is an A plus in my books. This movie was action packed. It also had good serious moments whenever you needed them. Um, the acting in and of itself was amazing. Ben Affleck, I don't know about what you thought, but I thought Ben Affleck was one of the best Batman I've ever seen.
I think he's my new favorite.
I,
One of my new favorites.
He's got to be one of my new favorites. We're not going to spoil too much. There is a potential for spoilers in this, so just be warned. If you haven't seen Batman v Superman yet, wait until after you see it to watch this. And if you have, you know, we're not going to give out spoilers, so this is going to be the spoiler-free edition as best as we can. So, Tristan, tell me what you thought was the best part about Batman v Superman.
Well, I don't know how to say it without trying not to give a spoiler, but probably the main fight.
Between Batman and Superman, or between with Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, and
I
Doomsday?
think the Doomsday one.
Doomsday one was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think my favorite part, and this isn't too much of a spoiler, was the fact that the army couldn't kill him. Man could not kill him. It took a special weapon. No spoilers, guys. I'm not going to tell you what the weapon was, and I'm not going to say if they defeated Doomsday or not. But in order for them to finish it, I should say, I guess that's the best way to do it. They had to use a weapon that Batman made, not a weapon of this earth. Okay, I don't think that's too much of a spoiler to you.
I don't know.
Anyway, and if it is, then I'm sorry if I ruined the movie for you. Then I'm sorry. But I think my favorite part of that scene that you were talking about is when Wonder Woman came in and saved Batman with her two indestructible gauntlets that she has.
I like the quote he said before that too.
Oh shit! Because he thought he was boned. You guys saw that part. It was in the it was actually in the trailer. I mean, he didn't say "oh crap," but you saw that part in the trailer, so it shouldn't be too much of a spoiler. And if it is, then I'm sorry. So honestly, Warner Brothers cast a perfect Batman. I already knew that they cast a perfect Superman. I've told you before, Superman. I don't see Henry Cavill as anybody other than Superman. So that's bad on his career, but it's also good on his career too, because he could walk down any street and people would see Superman or see Henry Cavill and say, "Oh my God, that's Superman." And one thing that really surprised me.
What?
It wasn't even a part of the movie. It was before the movie when they were showing the trailers. They showed a Captain America Civil War trailer right before the movie started, and I was like, "Really, Captain America Civil War? Why?
And Marvel?
Isn't
DC?
Isn't that supposed to be? Aren't they supposed to be fighting? I mean, unless they're going to do a crossover, like in the 1990s.
Da da da.
That'd be cool though. Doubtful, but it'd be cool. So, let's see. I don't know if I really. I think my favorite part about Ben Affleck's Batman was perfect because he played an amazing Batman, but he also portrayed Bruce Wayne the way that Bruce Wayne needed to be portrayed. So Ben Affleck is not only a great Batman, but he's an also amazing Bruce Wayne too. Granted, secret identities are thrown around in this movie, and I'll have to watch it again to see if I can find any bad things. Unlike with Star Wars, where I walked out of there thinking, well, this could have been like this could have been like this could have been like this. I walked out of Batman versus Superman with thinking, what an awesome movie. I mean, Wonder Woman, you saw pictures of her from 1918, and you're seeing that picture and you're seeing the future of Wonder Woman's movie coming out in 2018, I believe, and that got me psyched for Wonder Woman's movie. You'll see little clips, and they're already online, so which is stupid. They put the clips of Aquaman and the Flash online, but you'll see clips of Aquaman, and you also see clips of the Flash in this area, or I'm not going to say how you see them and where they got them from and what happened, but you'll see clips of Aquaman swimming underwater and stuff, and you'll also see clips of the Flash doing what he does. And I think that they cast, you don't hear them talk, but you just see images, or actually you see video images of
face.
And this individual in the movie has meticulously sought after metahumans. So if you've watched Arrow or Flash or anything like that, you'll know that the DC universe calls superheroes metahumans. And so I'm wondering if this is going to tie into the Flash at all. I mean, I know that there are two different universes, the TV universe and the movie universe. But I'm wondering if in the Flash movie, or if we'll see in Batman's movie, or maybe even Wonder Woman's movie, a reason why they would call them metahumans. Everyone is thinking that this movie got rushed. They're rushing everything into the Justice League. The Justice League. We have to get the Justice League. We have to catch up to Marvel. But when you watch this movie, they do it perfectly. They tie it in. Zack Snyder did an amazing job with this. And Christopher Nolan was actually an executive producer for this movie too. So if that doesn't get you to go, then I don't know what will. I know that here's a potential spoiler. Okay, so if you don't want to hear it, mute me. Don't stop me. I'll go like this whenever it's time to go. So mute now. Okay, if you're still with me and you haven't muted me, they are setting us up for Darkseid. And there's a painting in Lex Luthor's house, to where I know that because if you read the comic books, Darkseid has these minions that fly. And those minions that you saw in that dream sequence that Batman had whenever he gets captured by Superman, he takes off his mask and stuff like that. You saw that in the trailer. You saw those little flying things. In that dream sequence, those are actually Superman's army of followers, and they have this technology that they can fly with. That's what I saw anyways, and I thought that was really cool. I'm glad it was a dream sequence and Superman really didn't revert to being that evil. But they reverted back to Darkseid, and there's this painting where there's angels flying in through, flying down from heaven, and the demons are coming up from hell. But in the area where Lex Luthor's talking to Lois Lane, he said, I don't think my dad is going to be too mad if I just change one thing about...
It wasn't Lois Lane. It was a senator.
It was the senator?
Yeah, it was that Kentucky senator.
Oh, yeah. Senator
Finch.
Lane. Finch, I think.
Yep, Finch.
Okay. Well, he said, well, I don't think my dad's going to be mad if I just flip this picture over, because we all know that demons don't come from below. They actually come from above. And when you see that, you see this black demon with wings and stuff, and that looks like one of Darkseid's minions that he sends down to Earth to ultimately destroy it. And he also says that there has been a ringing that's been shot off into space, ding dong, blank blank blank, because there's no real spoilers in this. All right, so if you stuck with me, we're not going to do a spoiler yet. We're not going to tell you what happened. So if you're muted, unmute now. Pretty good?
Probably, sure. Why not?
All right,
Whatever
so I gave this an A+. Okay, so I give it 9 out of 10. Okay, I'm rating this a really high 9 out of 10. I was going into this movie thinking a little because I was like, oh my gosh, they're just rushing into the Justice League. It's just going to be one cluster of a movie. I don't know how I'm going to make all sense of this, but the trailers actually kind of told the story, and whenever you watch the movie, all the trailer stuff kind of tied itself together and made itself into a beautiful story. Tristan, what are you going to rate this movie?
I give it an A plus. You heard me on the way back from the movie theater. Uh, Honestly, I didn't see anything bad with it, so I was gonna give it a 10 out of 10, and probably still am now.
Okay, so Tristan, you rated it a 10 out of 10. I rated it a 9 out of 10. Really, so if you're watching this and you're one of those people who look at the reviews and like Rotten Tomatoes and stuff like that, because usually they're the most unbiased people, this movie is really all about
The setup.
the viewers versus the critics. So it's not Batman v Superman, it's actually critics v viewer. So if you want real reviews, go to YouTube. Find the people who are not professional critics, who don't criticize the movie. I criticize movies, but I couldn't find anything to criticize. And the one of the biggest things that I absolutely loved about this movie was the score, the soundtrack of the movie. Whenever it was Batman's turn, you could hear little hints of throwbacks from the original Batmans, the Tim Burton Batmans. It sounded like that soundtrack of Batman's. It had Batman's original theme from the Tim Burton Batman. Did you hear it when you were listening to the music?
I didn't hear it.
You didn't? I was listening to it because that's one thing that I do whenever I go to movies. I listen to the soundtrack and I try to tie it in, and it's a little Easter egg. And I was trying to find other Easter eggs. I'm going to have to watch it again to find other Easter eggs.
I think I found one, but I'm not sure.
What was that?
The TK421.
We'll look it up,
Yeah.
And we'll put it in our spoiler cast that we'll have. Also be on the lookout for Garrett's review. He's watching it right now as we're doing this podcast. He went to the later one, and he's watching it in 3D. I watched it on the IMAX. It was the very first showing of Batman v Superman and in Branson and our new IMAX theater that we just got. Well, we didn't just get it. It's been here since 1993.
Been improvised.
But they improvised it to new high definition,
bigger screen, better sound,
better chairs too. They were comfy.
Yeah.
First people to sit in those chairs, by the way, which was pretty cool.
You should have saw the lounge, like the
VIP section. Yeah. I want to get that next time.
I know.
It's like really expensive. They're like $18 a seat, but ours were only $16 a seat, and that was reserved. So I bought my tickets in advance. Thank God that I did, because by the time we got to the theater, they were all sold out. So my sister-in-law actually came, and she couldn't go watch the movie with her husband because they were sold out, and she didn't buy her tickets in advance, so she's going to have to buy them again tomorrow. Hopefully in advance. I don't know. We'll find out. But yeah, on a rewatch scale, I would rewatch this movie any day. Am I going to buy this movie? Hell yeah, I'm going to buy this movie whenever it comes out in Christmas time, probably. But am I excited for the DC universe? Yes, I am. I am so excited. I'm really excited for Captain America: Civil War. This movie, Batman v Superman, got me excited for Justice League Part 1. This got me excited for Wonder Woman. This got me excited for Cyborg, because we saw a video of Cyborg too, and how he was made. It stopped like halfway through, but it was just wow. And when you see this stuff, you're just like, oh my God, is that actually happening? Oh my gosh, that was so cool. Oh my gosh, that was really cool. So all in all, great movie experience. I'm pretty sure you were doing that a few times.
Yeah.
Because I was like, oh my God, that actually happened. That actually happened.
That really happened.
Did that actually happen? Oh my God, you can't do that. Oh my God, I guess you can. Oh my gosh.
They just didn't.
Oh, and by the way, one of the things that I was really nervous about was Jesse Eisenberg's portrayal of Lex Luthor. But he did an amazing job.
Yeah, he did.
He made me a Jesse Eisenberg fan. I was really on the fence about Jesse Eisenberg playing Lex Luthor. It freaked me out. I was like, he's not going to do a good job. He's just going to make it too funny. And then even in the trailers, he's like, and he does that throughout the entire movie. But he's a little rich kid who never had anything but a silver spoon thrust in his mouth. He's an intelligent kid, that's for sure. I think he's gonna end up being a Batman villain in this universe too, because he's not only gonna be Batman, but he's also gonna be a Superman villain.
Probably
And
an entire Justice League.
well, of course he's gonna be a Justice League villain. I mean, the Justice League is getting set up for Darkseid, and it's in 2 parts. So, that's pretty exciting. Jesse Eisenberg really surprised me with his Lex Luthor portrayal. I loved it. I am looking forward to seeing him again as Lex Luthor later on down the road. But guys, we're going to wrap it up here. Tristan, do you have any final thoughts?
I have a question for you.
What up?
What do you like better right now, DC or Marvel?
I'm still going to say Marvel.
I'm going to say DC. I've been a DC fan my entire life.
See, I love DC, yes. I love Marvel movies more. Do you want to know why?
Sure.
Marvel didn't rush into this. While yes, I think that they did it beautifully with one movie, I wanted to see a build up to why this was, and it did show why everyone was mad at him and all this other stuff. But Marvel has a better storyline right now. Granted, I don't know why we're going into a civil war, other than the Superhuman Registration Act, but that's for a different podcast entirely. But we have built up to the first Avengers, okay, with Iron Man, Captain America, the Incredible Hulk. Even that was the first movie technically, but it was a slow rise, and it was just a beautiful story. This is like, boom, check this out. We're just as good. I love this movie, but I'm still a big Marvel person. Now you're not going to see that whenever you look into where I do all Preview Tuesdays and most of the podcasts, because I've got a bunch of posters of DC. Finally got some Marvel ones, guys, so that's pretty exciting. But as you can see here, I got Batman here, Deadpool here, Predator. That came with our new Loot Crate. I haven't posted the video yet. But it's a good future for DC. They turned my head around. I am excited for DC movies now. Man of Steel pissed me off, but you know what? It regained itself by Batman v Superman. I am really looking forward. They've got a good vision in mind. Don't wreck it, okay? This is a great movie. 9 out of 10.
10 out of 10, I say still.
Final thoughts?
The question I asked you, I want to have for Garrett too. So if he watches this and when he does it, please tell us your favorites whenever.
Whenever you do your post movie review, Garrett, tell us what it is. I'll text you it before, so you don't have to just watch the video and go, oh, okay. So guys, if you like this video, make sure you push the like. Or actually, do you have any final thoughts? No final thoughts. Okay. What are you most looking forward to? What movie are you most looking forward to?
I don't know. I'm hyped about most of them.
Okay.
Technically all of them.
I know that the Batman movie is going to be, I think it's pretty much going to be a prequel to this. I know what movie I'm really excited for. Suicide Squad. Watching that on the IMAX screen, which is even better. I'm looking forward to Jared Leto's Joker. He's going to do an amazing job as Joker. I already know it. His laugh, it sends chills down my spine.
After seeing that, I want to see it just, because how you say his laugh is awesome. I think it's one of the best ones out there.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's up there with, it's tied with Heath Ledger. Heath Ledger's Joker was amazing, and it'll always be remembered as one of the best Jokers ever. Jared Leto's Joker is a completely different Joker. As you can tell, he's got tattoos and stuff, but I think it ties in really well with the characters that they have in this new, darker toned DC universe.
And crazy for him.
Oh, yeah. I mean, and Harley Quinn's being played by Margot Robbie, one of the hottest actresses, I think.
Oh, yeah.
But she's an amazing actress, and she's gonna make a Harley Quinn that's really good. Jared Leto is a great actor. He's also a great singer. In case you didn't know, he's the lead singer of 30 Seconds to Mars.
Will Smith, Deadshot.
Oh yeah. So I'm like I said, we're really looking forward to Suicide Squad. Don't forget, guys, if you like this video, like, subscribe, share with all your friends. Definitely subscribe to Critically Awesome. If you want to talk about us on social media, right up here, #Critically Awesome. #Critically Awesome. And if you want to join in with any of the other conversations like on Twitter or anything like that, hashtag Batman v Superman. I'm pretty sure that's going to be a trending topic. That's what we're going to be. That's what we're going to be tagging our video in whenever we put it on Twitter. We're going to put hashtag Batman v Superman. So hopefully it will get trending and maybe this video will blow up. That'd be awesome. So if you have seen Batman v Superman, tell us what you think about it. We would love to hear from you guys. If you're excited about it, tell us what you think. Tell us also what you think about this video. If you like this post-movie reviews, let us know. We're definitely going to do more. That's the whole reason why I did this channel in the first place, was to do post-movie reviews. Be looking for us on Friday. We are going to be doing Podcast Friday. It's going to be going back to the 90s, and I guarantee we're going to be talking more about Batman v Superman because both Garrett and I are going to be really looking forward to talking about it with each other. So we're going back to the 90s, guys. As this guy right here. He knows all about going back in time. So, anyways, like, subscribe, share with all your friends. It's a pleasure, and we'll see you guys tomorrow at 7. Bye. See ya.